So there was loads of really... Welcome back to another video, and you'll notice, back with the Primera. Thank you for, I think, 800 subscribers that have joined my channel since Jonny's video 5 days ago. Absolutely blown away by that, and really thank you all, because I've actually managed to hit the 1,000 subscribers mark. I was just short. I think I had 970 before the video went live, and as I say, I've got now getting on for 1,800, so that's really good. For those of you that mentioned my Holden hoodie in the last video, got another one for you here, just from one of my few trips to Australia, and always love the Holdens, but unfortunately I haven't got one. So where do I start with this? I wanted to do a quick update video, just to let everyone know that I haven't forgotten about it. Before I can do any work on this, I need to sort the 1 Series out. And before I sort the 1 Series out, I need to sell the car that's behind you, which is my dad's X5. And I'm hoping that that will gain me the money I need to sort this out. So what we're going to discuss in this video, a few things, some of the comments that people made in Jonny's video. I wanted to address a few things, what's happening next with this, people wanted to see more of the car, and well, that's probably it for now, but let's get on with it. So there were loads of really positive comments on Jonny's video for my Primera, and I was pretty shocked. I think over the last 5 days there's been about 1,000 comments, 220,000 views, and I think all but about 10 comments were positive about the Primera and the video, and I didn't really realise how much love there was for the Primera, so that's really good. There was a few negative comments, and I just wanted to address those because I think it's fair, the comments that were made. And people want to know basically why I left that car to sit in a barn for nearly a decade without doing anything with it, if I really love it. Main reason, financial reason, but it sort of goes back further than that. When I took this car on in 2013, bought it for £60, I just got married, had expensive wedding, I'd had honeymoon, and it wasn't really the right time to be buying a car, and certainly wasn't the right time to be pumping probably £2,000 or £3,000 into the welding, new clutch, all the other stuff that they need doing. So my decision was put it away in my grandparents' underground parking, and wait until such a time that I could do something with it. Unfortunately, as you know, time goes on, a couple of years went on, my grandmother died, and I lost the parking area that it was in. And this area came up. I already had my trailer here. I decided to put it in here. And as much as it's not perfect, there's no front on it obviously, it is dry, there's nice airflow, and it does seem to have kept the car reasonably good, apart from obviously the dust that was on it and some lacquer peel on the front bumper, which is probably from the sun coming in through the front. So in 2017 I brought the car here, and I wasn't intending on it being here for long. I was going to get a few bits sorted out at home and take it back home, and a few things happened during that time. Changes happened at work, with a reorganisation. It was all very stressful. We then found out that my wife was pregnant, was going to be having a first child. And as you know, when you've got a child, it's not that easy to find time to mess with cars. So going into 2018, I had a newborn baby, and things were just quite difficult. So decided, okay, I'll leave it for a couple of years, and then obviously 2020 came, and we weren't allowed to travel or go anywhere, and where we're based I have to go through someone's front yard basically, and I didn't come to this barn for about 1.5 years, 2 years during that time. So all that time the car just sat here, and at least I knew it was safe. Why didn't I put a cover on it, you may ask? Well, there's a lot of wind comes in here, and cars have had covers on, as you can see from that one. But unless you cover it up from the bottom and the top and rope it up, the covers don't stay on. And one of the problems is that if you get damp in there, or the car is slightly damp when you put it in, then that damp stays under the cover. And apart from that, you get the wind rash then on all the corners. And I decided, as it's under cover, the roof is secure, it's dry. So apart from a bit of dust and stuff, it's really not going to do the car any harm. And probably the biggest problem is the mice. Obviously the mice have got in, and I would like to move the car from here, having seen the damage that they've done. So what needs doing? Well, there's quite a few bits. Probably not that bad, but underneath here, and I've probably got some photos I can put on screen, the floor pan needs welding. Also, back here, there's holes in the sill, and in fact I've just put my finger through that even more. So at least the rear sills, I'm not sure what's underneath here, that also might need doing. Same both sides. Another common issue on the Primera is the crossbar that goes underneath the engine, underneath the radiator. It's not too bad on here, but it is going to need work to make sure it doesn't get any worse. The other problems that these suffer from is the seatbelt mounting areas, and this isn't actually too bad if you look from the top. What they'll find when it's on the ramps, I don't know. And finally, the gearbox. It needs a new clutch. The gearbox on this isn't the original one. It got stolen when it was having some work done probably about 15 years ago, and we had to put a gearbox in from a high mileage one that we had, and I'm not that happy with it. So I've got another gearbox at home from a known good Primera, another one of my old ones, so that needs doing as well. So that's about it for this video. I really just wanted to update everyone who's been kind enough and taken the time to subscribe since Jonny's video, and obviously I wanted to start getting more and more videos out on this, but I just wanted to update everyone just to say, you know, that wasn't just a one-off video. We've got it running and now we're done. Having seen all the comments, I really want to get this out of here now and at least looked at, just to check the viability of getting it done. But I don't think there's going to be that much. I think obviously the welding can be done, there is some mechanical work to be done, but overall it's becoming such a rare car that I'm determined to get this back on the road. Oh, and one other thing. I know there was a couple of comments on the video about it not being registered with the DVLA. That is because that is the original number plate. I did take it off. I did put it on another car. The reason I took it off was when I thought I was going to be scrapping this, when these were worth £400. I wanted to keep the registration number. It has got another number on it at the moment, which I'll put on the screen now. So if you want to check the history, you can check all the MOT history. But this number plate will go back on it if it gets back on the road. Thanks again to you all for subscribing to the channel, watching the videos, and of course those of you who have come here because of the Primera. I feel that definitely needs a bit more love, and it needs more content on the channel, and as the weather improves and I get rid of other projects that I've got going on, this is definitely going to be featuring more on the channel this year. So Thanks again, and see you in the next one.